and I'm excited to share it with you. Now, today we're going to be talking about your success development life cycle. Now, I'm going to say it, Spirit. I'm going to be nice about it, though. I'm going to be nice. I love imparting this information because I stand by this Bible scripture. Freely you receive, freely you give, right? So I'm giving you guys some worthwhile information, right? That is going to help you become more valuable in every area of your life, right? I am. So the success development life cycle, and then we're going to be talking today. We're going to be talking about phase 1 because it's Monday. Now I'm all gleaning this from my background in project management, right? But isn't your life a project? Yeah, it is. You go through phases. You go through different phases of your life, right? As you developed. Okay. So anyway, success development life cycle, phase 1. Phase 1 is initiation, right? Well, I'm gonna group that all in there. Initiation. Now, initiation, right, is when you decide that you are going to move forward in your life. It's when you come to a decision. But there are other tasks that fall under initiation. The first task is divorce. Decide. You're gonna have to decide to divorce yourself from that old life that you know now. You're gonna have to divorce yourself from that. You're gonna have to decide to leave all of that behind. Decide. Now, a lot of people, they want to vacillate back and forth. They want to, make excuses. No, you're gonna have to decide to divorce yourself from that old lifestyle. You are. You're gonna have to do it, because if not, you'll be in that pattern. You'll be in that loop in initiation. One day you want to leave. One day you want to stay. One day you want to do better. One day you just want to just say F it. One day you want to just keep going in that loop. Good morning, I see you. Initiation. You're going to have to decide to divorce yourself from that old lifestyle. Now, since I only have some minutes, we're going to just, these are the high level view, discussions. So when you decide to leave all of that behind, now we talked about this last week with Abraham, right? When you decide to leave all that stuff behind, you should not be regretful over everything that you're leaving. You should be grateful that your life is actually moving forward, that you're actually moving towards something, because you finally have decided to divorce yourself from that old life. A lot of people don't do it because it requires, maybe leaving some people. Abraham had to leave his whole entire family. He packed all of his stuff. Well, all of his family, except, majority of them, except Lot. He took him with him. But, we talked about that. And you guys understand the consequences of what happened when he decided to, bring people that weren't a part of his journey, right? So when you, in the initiation phase, you have to decide. Now, initiation, you also have to plan, right? You have to plan. When you decide that you want to divorce yourself from this old life, then you have to begin mapping out a plan. Say, you know what? I am going to do it. I'm going to do it this time. It's December. I'm going to give myself 1 year. I'm going to give myself 1 year. 1 year, let me see just how much progress I make in 1 year. You would be surprised. Bill Gates said people overestimate what they can do in 1 year than they can do in 5. But if you decide to just divorce yourself from an old life, if it takes you a year to get away and walk away from everything, do you know, like, in the next year you can begin your new life? So decide what you want to do. What type of lifestyle do you want to have? Do you want to have a better life? That's going to require you divorcing yourself from things. You're just going to have to do it. But I may lose all this, Vanessa. I don't know what else I need to do. Let me explain something to you guys, okay? Let me explain something to you. If you are in a life that you know in your heart of hearts that it's not the life for you, that you deserve something better. That's the thing right there. You don't believe you deserve it. But if you believe you deserve to have heaven on earth, you'll walk away from all of it. I did it. And I'm telling you, it was one of the most challenging things I've ever had to do in my life. But let me explain something to you. I'm better spiritually, emotionally, all around it. I'm only moving forward. I'm making progress after so many years of denying myself what I deserved, because I didn't believe I deserved it. But when I finally come into the knowledge of truth that I deserve every good and perfect gift, and that did not require people taking advantage of me, because I was taking advantage of myself. I was doing myself a disservice because I didn't believe that I deserved anything. So, of course, I walked away from a lot of material things. I did. That was kind of challenging. On a bus, coming all the way back from Colorado, had to sell my car. I'm still here, though. Still here, where I belong, where I'm supposed to be. Explain something to you guys. All things work together for the good. And Grace, my best friend, accompanied me through all of those phases in my life. Comforting me when I didn't know where to turn. Comforting me when I felt like everyone was like, why are you doing that? You shouldn't do that. You should think about this. You should think about that. I'm like, well, look, let me explain something to you. I'm not going to wait till I'm in some damn mental hospital to get away from something that's not good for me. That's all I'm saying. And you have to get to that place where you say, you know what? I refuse to lose. And I refuse to allow anybody or anything to keep me from becoming a better person and having everything that I so rightfully deserve on this planet. But it's up to y'all. You have to decide it yourself. Now that's the initiation phase of that. And initiation you plan, and that's one of the longest cycles, right? The planning cycle. It's one of the longest. But if you plan it and you decide it, right, then you can begin drafting up your requirements. Now,